All right. That's the G's Band doing their thing. It's just beautiful music. I wish they could play out till the end of the show. But anyway, we do have a portrait of Mama. We talked about this. The entries came in and it was fantastic. So many amazing entries. Now we have top 10 entries yesterday on Traffic Avenue on 97.3 CDFM. We announced that top 10 broke the news. It's now on all our social media platforms and, of course, citynewsroom.com as well. Now, I want you to hear some of the voices from the top 10. All right? We're going to start with Diana Nate. Let's listen to what Diana Nate had to say.
Saying thank you alone doesn't even come close to expressing how I feel. I have never really experienced a motherly love when growing up, but Madame Hilda Boedi made me feel how a motherly love is. The time I gave birth. I gave birth through a cesarean section, and a week later, I was diagnosed with a very bad surgical site infection with pelvic abscess. The infection was very bad to the extent that you cannot even get close to me. Before I gave birth, I have no idea of who is going to assist me in bathing for my baby to even caring for a cesarean section first time mom. But when I reached out to Madame Hilda Boedi, she came through for me and I am really overwhelmed. We were just a co-sister in-laws that have never met or spoke to each other before. But she came through for me when I reached out to her. From nurturing my baby to bringing in a external midwife and a doctor from Accra Regional Hospital to ascertain my health conditions, to the series of laboratory tests, that early morning wound dressings, to the evening hot water steaming and massage, I will never forget them. Happy Mother's Day.
All right, so that was from Diana Nate. Now, it's just amazing, what mothers do. And she herself gave birth, and as soon as she gave birth, had an infection, a very, very bad one. But mother stopped everything and said, I'll take care of you and make sure that you and your husband, your family are okay, And I think it's just an amazing thing. The next one comes from Charlotte Okaile. Let's take a listen.
A portrait of Mama. Mama got pregnant at the age of 19. She lives in a small village. Mama started going to the farm to pick firewood and sell them to kinky sellers and neighbors who need it. After she has given birth, she fetches water for people working on sites for constructions. Gathered some money and started learning hairdressing. After 3 years, she completed but had no money to start. So she went to a woman who makes both clothes and started selling from house to house for her. She then gathered some money and bought wigs, goes from house to house, convincing women to braid their hair so that she gets money to feed us the next day. We were two. Mom will always tell us working pays. After GHS, Mom had to sell her pieces of clothes just to get me enrolled in SHS, and this changed my life. Thank you.
Wow. It's amazing. The things that mothers do, and so much sacrifice goes into it. She sold her clothes just for her to be enrolled in school. Amazing. The next one comes from Agnes Ajua Chumisi. Let's take a listen.
My mom is an amazing human being. She's the most amazing human being I've ever met in my life. I love her so much. She inspires, motivates. She laughs with me. She cries with me. She's just amazing. So she got this big sore on her knee because she was bringing me home in school. And it brought tears to my eyes. But she encouraged me and she assured me she will be fine. She's my hero. And I love her. Mrs. Clara Chumisi, I love you so much and thank you for all the sacrifices and for what I am today. I love you.
All right, so Agnes says she has an amazing spirit that's never daunted. I mean, it's mothers, they're amazing. Look, I've been joined on the set by Apioko, and we're going to do this together. And just, of course, we talk about a top 10 here, but she's going to let us know those who have successfully made it to the top 3 shortly as well. Apioko, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
Not much sleep, but
Hey, Saleh.
yeah, we're well.
The committee is still working hard.
You know,
Yeah.
and we had a final do. So I'm just coming from City FM.
Okay.
The City Breakfast Show with
Yeah.
Bernard Avle,
Okay.
Kokui Salome Hansen,
Okay.
and of course Kojako Tubuating. So we also roped in the listeners there.
Okay.
And they also gave us their opinions on who should be the top 3.
Fantastic.
For the most part, we're
Yeah.
all on the same page.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we want to take a listen to yet another one. This is coming from Abna Nyamedia. Let's take a listen.
City FM, please help me celebrate my mom this Mother's Day. She lost 7 babies with 3 cesarean sections before I was born. I wouldn't have been alive if she had decided not to give birth again. I thank God for her life. I'm her only surviving child now. She trains me like she has 4 children. She is a strong and a fearless woman. I have learned to keep trying until I succeed in life. My name is Nyamedia Jobwa Abena. Thank you.
All right, so that was Abna Nyamedia. Look, the entries are just fantastic. Yes, I mean, all these entries that came through.
And there's more where this came from. I mean, we had hundreds of entries. Choosing the top 10 was extremely, look, it took the whole house, some external forces, you know, this one that was just played, for example. So what people may not realize is that we did ask people to tell us in 100 words
Yes.
or less,
Yes.
or not more than 100
yes,
words,
yes.
what they consider to be mama's biggest sacrifice
Yes.
and how it's changed their life. So basically in 100 words or less, paint a portrait of
Yeah.
mama using words
Yeah.
and just detailing what that big sacrifice is and how it changed your life. Hundreds of entries. Now, what we did yesterday on the Traffic Avenue with you
Yeah.
and Chantel, the Katana girl, what we did was we announced the top 10. So between that time and this morning,
Yeah.
and when I say this morning, I'm talking maybe 7:30 a.m. It's just when you are about
Yeah.
welcoming the TV viewers to
Yeah.
Breakfast Daily and to City TV. We had to get the top 10 to send us voice notes.
Yeah.
So it's been crazy. And the voice notes really were to give the top 10, and I mean, in 100 words, you can't tell your whole story.
Yeah.
So to give them an opportunity to just elaborate
Yeah.
upon what they've already told us, but tell us in their
Your own
voices, in
voice,
their
yeah.
words. You know, it's different reading something,
it is.
adding your own voice to it. Now you're hearing it in their voices with their own emotions.
Yeah.
And emotions, of course, carry stories with
Yeah,
them in themselves,
absolutely.
carry history. So, I mean, it's been very interesting. And
Yeah.
mothers are doing the most.
No, it's amazing.
Mothers are
It's
doing
amazing.
the
And
most.
we're going to give you the opportunity to call in and wish your mother a happy Mother's Day in advance on this number. It's here again. I mentioned it earlier, I'm sure it's going to be on the screen. 0556 203276. 0556 203276. All right? You can call us and you can wish your mother a happy Mother's Day in advance. Maybe tell us a little bit about her as well. All right. So I think we should take another one. Let's listen to what Priscilla Koko Akabwa had to say.
The interesting thing about my mom is each month when my siblings send her money to take care of herself, she still gives me a part of it because she believes that she's become like a burden on our finances. So why keep all that in her accounts when we are feeding her, providing clothing and shelter? So she actually gives me about 80% of that money just to support the house. After a year, she had to do another surgery and she went through a lot of pain, a lot of very, very unpleasant like situations. So to the glory of God, the pain have reduced. She's doing a bit well, but as it is now, she can literally take care of herself. I decided to put up this to celebrate her because I feel Mom has really sacrificed. She currently doesn't have any property. She's worked so hard. Those who know my mom can attest to the fact that she's really worked hard. And she doesn't have a single thing to lay her hands on. And even with all this, she's so encouraged. She's so happy that she's been able to take care of us. And to the glory of God, we are all now on our own. We have enough to take care of ourselves and sometimes extend to her.
All right. Well, the sacrifices are just, they keep coming and they are different, but they're all amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that one?
No, I mean, so Priscilla, what you heard, her voice note is really long because she really poured her heart out. But when she sent the entry, what she said was her mom used to sell in the market Monday to Saturday, and then she'd go on Sundays, market days. Then she'd borrow money from friends, buy provisions, pay fees with that money. And then she sacrificed ever having acquired a property because she was taking care of her kids. Now, as we speak, all the children have a minimum of a master's degree.
That is the
minimum of a master's degree. Their dad passed away 8 years ago. Mom emptied whatever small money she had in the bank accounts, added it to the barrel to bury this man. Wow. And she's now taking care of the children of her children too, so her grandchildren. And you heard Priscilla, she says, even when they send her money, she'll say that she's a burden, so she'll send some back. Amazing woman.
Look, the stories are incredible. And but before we get to the next one, we have a caller on the line. Theophilus wants to wish his mother a happy Mother's Day. Theophilus, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, City.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. What do you want to say to Mommy?
I want to say God bless her very much for the numerous sacrifices she has made for us and the prayers she gives us every time.
Fantastic.
I'd also want to get some clarification on the event.
Okay, so what's your question?
By the title of the event, I thought I would send a picture of Mama and then they would make a portrait of it.
Yes, so do this. When you get off the call 0205 973 973. When you call that number, someone will tell you all the details that you have to go through, okay?
All right.
Is that all right? Thank you. Thanks for calling. And we wish your mother happy Mother's Day as well. All right. Okay. Thank you for calling. Yeah, so let's take a listen to Bimpong Henry, and this is what he had to say.
My mama's biggest sacrifice was in 2017 when I got admission to study in China. I had saved money to fund my travel, but got my money locked up when government decided to do cleanup in the banking sector. My bank was affected, not knowing where to get money to fund my travel. My mom, who is a single mother and a trader back then, decided to empty her bank account and add her business capital to it to fund my educational travel. She lost her business to make sure I make it in life. Now I am employed and I'm taking care of her. I am who I am because of her. Till date, Mama is still not working, but I am happy she was able to change my life and I'm now taking care of her. Thank you, Mama. I love you so much. Bimpon Obed Henry, your son.
All right, so that was Henry Bimpong.
Yeah.
Yes,
Obed.
what are your thoughts about that?
I mean, we all heard about the financial sector cleanup.
Yes.
We're all here.
Yes.
Hearing from someone like him makes it real. It puts voices, faces to the experiences that people were going through. Now, I was saying this earlier, that a lot of mothers, a lot of people would have said, oh, you've gone to school small. So if you're supposed to go to school in China and now we don't have money for you to get there, you work small, it will be okay. But his mother basically shut down her business. So what he didn't say in the voice notes is that she closed her shop, cleared her account, just to put him through school. Until date, she still hasn't been able to recover her business. So he's taking care of her. But for me, ultimate sacrifice, like literally sacrificing your livelihood, your life, so that your child can be successful and happy. It's what motherhood is about.
Wow. Sometimes when you push beyond a certain point in terms of trying to provide, you actually exhaust the capacity to recover. You know, and it's like the mother's at that point and then he's taking care of her. But it's amazing what mothers do. Well, the next one we want to take a listen to is from Genevieve Kwapong. Let's listen to what she had to say.
Hello, good morning. Please, my name is Genevieve Kwapong. I'm a student of Koforidua Technical University. I was the one who sent the text for a portrait of Mama. Basically what I'm trying to explain is some years ago, when my mom had given birth to all three of us, she was diagnosed of appendicitis. So she was sent to the hospital. Actually, she was sent to 37 Military Hospital, and then she was operated on. When she was operated on, from the sick bed, she learned that we had gone to school. My kid brother and I had gone to school without money for school. So she sent us money from the hospital through her colleague friend. My mom is actually a teacher, and please, the name is Sister Auntie Victoria Odoi. Thank you.
Amazing.
So that came in actually from Genevieve sent it. She did the voiceover, but it was penned collectively by three siblings, Genevieve, Ruby, and David.
The siblings. No, it's fantastic. Listen, you can call us to wish your mother today. And right now we have Bernice calling all the way from Pando on the line. Bernice, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good, and you?
Well, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. What do you want to say to Mommy?
Mommy is no more, but I'll keep on celebrating her. She still reigns.
Okay.
I remember when I dropped out at the age of 15. She was ready to adopt my girl for me to go back to school.
Wow.
She was having a breastfeeding baby then. She started treating them as twins. Being it fortunate or unfortunate, she died and left her baby girl behind. I became a mother within a twinkle of an eye, but her words keep with me.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to tell her I'm a professional nurse now.
Wow.
Her twins are doing well.
Wow.
I will always celebrate her.
Wow.
She's still reigning in our hearts.
Thank you very much for sharing, Bernice. We really appreciate your calling us and sharing this with us.
My pleasure.
Wow. Have a good day. That's amazing.
Beautiful
That's
story.
Fantastic
Beautiful story. She's a professional nurse.
A professional nurse now.
I'm sure wherever your mom is, Bernice,
she's
just proud of you. Smiling upon you.
Yeah. Wow. Well, the entries that came through, we have another one. Ernest Akpakuli. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
My mother, with no money, no connections, dirtied herself that day just to get me admitted. Fighting and bumping into offices for 3 hours. Then finally I was admitted, and that is how I am still alive. Mama was with me each day in the 5 months I stayed in the hospital, putting her life on hold. With all the hassles that comes with having a relative at Korle Bu, going to do labs, scans, buying medications and all that, Mama hardly ate anything. Mama was always fasting and praying for me. One day Mama came in limping. When I asked her what had happened, she told me she fell using the stairs because she was scared of using the elevator. As a result, Mama has developed a knee problem which she is still treating. Fast forward, I got better and I was discharged. But anytime I relapse, Mama is by my side. Just last year, when I relapsed, Mama stayed with me a whole month in the hospital. She would be there early in the morning and leave late, like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. after praying for me. I am very grateful for this opportunity to show my mother how much she means to me. Ma, akpanao, ma lazy, ma una jirao, nyamanya deke imatian da akpanao, yatamba ma una jirao kaka. Amen.
I don't know if you felt what I was feeling, but I mean, Ernest was clearly very emotional, just telling us the story.
And this is even a fraction of his voice. Like, he was so emotional that, when you're so emotional, you can't really think through
coherently
telling a story.
Yeah.
He was really just pouring his heart out.
Yeah.
You could tell he was just remembering what he had been through, And he says his mother that day, so he said all of a sudden, at 30 years old, he's 33 now. He was 30 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was a kid.
No.
Grown man, wasn't even living with his mother.
Yeah.
Fell ill. She done everything, taken him or whatever, because he's not married.
Yeah.
Then his body became swollen. They got to Korle Bu. They said, Charlie, bed no day. You have to wait for 2 months to even see the specialist. His mother dirtied. That's what he wrote.
Yeah,
dirtied herself. Knocking, banging on office doors. Make sure my child is admitted. Make sure my child gets a bed.
Yeah.
And that's what has kept him alive. Because he said you could feel that he was dying.
He was dying. Wow. Amazing. Well, we definitely want to give you the opportunity, even as we're going through these entries, to wish your mother happy Mother's Day. And we have Michael on the line. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Michael, where are you calling us from?
I'm happy. It's like I've been calling and then they don't pick in my call.
Oh, really?
Today I want to say something to my mother.
Please go ahead. Michael,
My mother passed away on the 9th May.
Michael.
Hello?
Yeah, where are you talking to us from?
Tema.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I wish my mother happy Mother's Day, but she's no more.
Okay.
One thing that she did for me, my mother gave birth to 6 children, 3 boys, 3 girls. I'm the 4th born.
Okay.
Okay, in my elementary school, when I'm going to secondary school, that's the Tenka school at Aswan, the Tenka Institute. The one following me also have to go to school. So my mother decided to drop her and then take care of me.
Wow.
They said also that they will take care of me, and now I've become what I am. I work in ECG right now.
Okay.
And because of that, mommy was good. And because all the sweat that we are enjoying is from my mother's sweat.
Yeah.
In fact, when she's alive, So please, I thank God. For the mothers, may God bless them. Those who have been listening to your program, those who be saying something about their mother.
Yeah.
Mothers, even if they are rich, we have to support them.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I mean, I like your program. So those mothers are alive, please do something for them.
All right.
Though my mother is no more, but if I call me, I'll come and give. If I want to say something with the mother, I'll not end this program. So may God bless my mother, Ketem Kuma, wherever she is. The Lord should keep her soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing. Thank you. We appreciate it. So that was Michael from Tema. And of course, you can use the opportunity whilst your mother is alive. You know, Michael says his mother is no more. And I think somebody also called us earlier and
yes,
said
that was Bernice from
Bernice
Pando.
as well. Pando said her mother is also no more. But there's an opportunity for you to celebrate your mother at the event that we have on Sunday. It's a celebration of motherhood, all right? It's at the Xenia Event Center in Cantonments. Don't miss the opportunity to say thank you to your mother by getting her a ticket to this amazing event. That's a celebration of motherhood, all right? And so the number is on your screen. If you have any other questions you want to ask, 0205-973-973. You can call. It's just 250 Ghana cedis per head, and you can use that to celebrate your mother.
And that 250 cedis comes with entertainment
and all the different things.
We're going to eat an array
buffet spread
of indigenous foods. You know, Ghanaian foods are very artisanal.
Yeah.
It takes time, heart, soul to prepare them. And we are bringing a lot for plenty people to eat. So you need to know that it's a special day that's coming, 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, Richmond from Obuase has also called us on the line. Richmond, good morning. Hello, Richmond. Okay. All right, it doesn't seem we have him on the line. Yes, but it's fantastic to hear all these voices that you know that have been sharing their heartfelt experiences and all of that. We have another one, Enoch Donko. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, so this is Enoch. So it all started when I had about a few months to complete my BEC. One night I had a dream that someone had used a hammer to, should I say, hit my head. And I woke up the next day and severe headache, severe headache that I didn't even know what to do. So how I was feeling, I felt I would die. So I told my mom to take me out of the room. So she also asking me, interrogating. She felt this was a spiritual attack. So what came to her mind first was to send me to a prayer camp. So at the prayer camp, always praying, fasting for me and other things. But we had one pastor who advised that as for the spirituality, they have done their best, but we should go to hospital now. So we first of all went to Coco Clinic with the help of a certain man. So the man took us there, paid part of the bills, but my mom paid most of it, and we were referred to Kolebu. So it was at Kolebu that I think they diagnosed that it was a brain tumor. When I went for the surgery, that was around 3 about. I came back to the ward as at I think 11:40 there, about midnight. She came and I told her, and she called the nurse because I couldn't talk. You know, I wanted to urinate, not knowing I had pipe in my organ. So she went to call the nurse and they took care of me. Now, I had to be my number one. And eventually that sacrifice she made for me, because I would have died, but she made enough sacrifice and I'm grateful.
All right, so that was the voice of Enoch Donko. Very emotional there. I mean, the stories are just, amazing. Well, we have Michael from Winneba wanted to say happy birthday to his mom. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning, Michael?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. What do you want to say to mommy this morning?
Well, I'm not wishing my mom happy birthday. And I also I would like to emphasize on the point that it's not every mother who gives birth to you is the mother.
Well,
I'm wishing my stepmother a happy Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in fact, she changed our lives. We are three. And the time my mom and dad divorced, my dad had to bring three of us to this woman.
Mm.
And she really transformed us.
Wow.
Though after when dad died at 2003, she also passed away in 2006.
Okay.
Yes, unfortunately. But I love her so much, and I'm so grateful for her taking care of us. And the next wish goes to my wife.
Okay.
Her name is Joyce Kumpton. I wish her a happy Mother's Day in advance. I love her to the max for being a responsible mother for my kids.
Fantastic.
And also being a mother for me.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So,
thank you very much, Michael. We really appreciate you sharing this with us. Thank you so much. All
Thank you.
So, Michael, I hope you'll get a ticket for your wife to be at the Zinnia Event Center this Mother's Day. It will be really lovely to get her in. What do you think?
Wow. Yeah, it would be lovely. I would love it.
Okay, so why don't you take this number down, 0205-973-973. Give us a call, and someone will speak to you and show you how to get that sorted out, okay?
Okay.
All right, fantastic. So that was Michael from Winneba. Yeah. Now we have the last entry that in the top 10 out of the many entries that came through. The last one comes from on the Portrait of Mama promotion, Albert Addo. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hi, City TV, City FM. My name is Albert Addo, and I decided to engage in the Portrait of Mama to celebrate this wonderful woman in my life, which I can't use words to describe what she has done for me. But as the Mother's Day approaches, I would like to use this moment to celebrate her. Her name is Madame Dora Adobia, popularly known as Yadonko. She has made a significant impact in my life. I see her to be a godsend. This woman I'm talking about was a peasant farmer in a small community in the Eastern region. She toiled single-handedly without any man to raise me and give me the future I'm having today. And all I ask is God's blessings and guidance for her. May God protect her and bless her. And I wish that you celebrate her for me. Thank you.
Clearly, amazing motherhood is not about the station in life you find yourself. It's about a mindset and an attitude, really. I mean, he says his mother was a peasant farmer.
Yeah.
She did everything.
Literally everything.
Yeah.
And now today, what you didn't say in the voice note is that he's an officer with the Ghana Immigration Service.
Fantastic.
And that's can boldly say the farmer's son.
Yeah, the farmer's son
did that.
Yeah.
I am the farmer's son, but I am here today.
Fantastic.
It's amazing.
Well, we have a call on the line all the way from Michelle Camp. Charlotte, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Charlotte?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. What do you want to say to Mommy?
I want to say I love Mommy so much. In fact, a life without a mother is something I can't explain. I know words can't really tell how it feels to be a mother, because I am a mother of two, and I have had 4 miscarriages before having my biological child.
Wow.
And with my mother, she made us a friend, and that stopped us from getting other friends that will lead us into joining bad company.
Wow.
My mother was always there for us, being it financially, assisting us religiously, and always telling us we could be better people if we work harder.
Yeah.
I've been married for 6 years now, but I can't stay without Mama because the love is deep.
Wow.
I am so much grateful to Mother. And all that I want to say is God bless her for all the great things she has been doing.
Amen.
My mother's name is Nana Ya Ahundia the test, the Queen Mother of Ajin Kutuku. Thank you, Mama. I love you. Thank you.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte, for sharing this amazing piece with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling.
And a happy Mother's Day to
Yeah,
Nana
happy
Hima.
Mother's Day to you. Your mother, to Nana?
To Nana Hima.
Yes, Nana Hima. Yeah. Oh, wow. Listen, all of you, as you're watching, this is the opportunity to just do something special for Mama. Get her a ticket to the Zinnia Event Center on Sunday. It's at 4 p.m., you know, and she will always be grateful. Memories that will be made that evening.
Because we know how to create
Oh,
memories.
you know how we do it, city style, yeah.
We do.
Oh, Abioko. So we have the top 3.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
With
Let's
all the
hear it
pink
for
sheets.
Let's see, I know, right?
They look white on camera.
Yeah, but they are pink. Top 3.
So top 3.
Yes.
In the Portraits of Mama promotion 2022. Hundreds of entries, whittled down to the top 10. You heard them for yourself.
Yeah.
We have our top 3. Now, in no particular order, because this is not first, second, third.
Okay.
They are all winners.
Okay.
Top 3.
Yes, then.
Each of them wins an all-expense paid weekend stay at the Peninsula Resort in Akosombo for their mom and one other person. So it could be Mama and you, if she chooses you. Mama and a sibling, if she chooses a sibling. Mama and her best friend. Mama and daddy.
Yeah.
Mama and boyfriend. Whoever Mama wants to go with. She wants to go by herself too. She's allowed. Mama herself and herself. Okay, and then also, all 3 mothers of these winners gain access to the Zinnia Event Center on Sunday evening.
Oh,
yes.
hello.
For their Portraits of Mama Mother's Day dinner. You know, so they'll come dance, they'll eat, we'll share their stories there, we'll cry together, laugh together, take pictures, make memories.
Make memories.
For years to come. And don't forget that this is powered by the Peninsula Resorts in Akosombo. And of course, Fortune Delight.
Yeah.
They're giving us some money that we are using to cushion things. Very necessary to mention that. Fortune Delight and the Peninsula Resorts in Akosombo. So top 3.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Drum roll.
Drum
and
roll.
again, this is in no particular order.
Let's go.
First on the list, we have Abena Nyamidia
Okay.
Jobwa, mother of Natasha Fako Jidiglo. And of course, her mother is the one, according to the stories we heard, who had lost 7 babies. Amidst that, had 3 cesarean sections, but still went on to have a child. And this lady, Abena, who sent the message, is the only surviving child of her mother.
Wow.
And so she's celebrating her with a Portrait of Mama program.
Before you give us the next one, we have a caller on the line from Kaswa. Priscilla, good morning. Pamela, good morning.
Good morning.
Pamela, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily this morning. Now, what do you want to say to Mommy?
Well, 17 years ago, my mother became a widow. Oh, goosebumps. It hasn't been easy. Ever since she lost her husband, it's been just her. My mother has been a seamstress from the day I knew her. She had to go and work as a bush. Take 7 cities a day to fend for 3 children. By God's grace, some way, somehow, she got a contract to make school uniforms for children. She did, saved that money, and built a shop for herself. Till today, my mom lives in her shop and works because she loves what she does, and she's still sacrificing for us. God being so good, I am a mother of a 6-month-old right now.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
thank you very much. I remember when I was going to deliver, my mom was there with me. After delivery, she gave me a bath. I mean, I couldn't do anything for myself. I was so helpless. We are 3. I'm Pamela. There is Beulah, who is in the university now, and there is Sherry, who is in the SHS now. And I want to thank God for what He has done for my mom. This year, she turned 50.
Wow.
And this year is just the perfect year to celebrate her on Mother's Day. So we are hoping to buy her a ticket. And
yes, you should.
Thank you.
Yes, you should. Pamela.
My mother's name is Josephine Togo.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Pamela, thank you so much for calling and sharing this with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And God bless you, Mommy, for taking care of three amazing children and still doing everything as if they are kids. But, you know, mothers are mothers.
Mothers are always mothers.
Yeah, I know.
You know, my mother, even you,
yeah.
I keep referring
I've
to this.
become like a
you know, there's this day on Breakfast Daily when we had some dogs on the show.
Yes.
And you were playing with them. Your mother called you after the show.
Yeah.
Do you know that what you did was dangerous? Anything could go wrong. The dog could have bitten you. And here is you who is a grown man. Mothers are always mothers. Mothers are always mothers. Yeah. Always.
Yeah, so we have Diana, who was the first of the Abena.
Yes.
Abena was the first of the
top three.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, who else?
And then there's Obed. So his full name, let me just pull that up.
Okay.
Bempong Obed Henry.
Okay.
So he's the one who lost all his money in the financial sector cleanup, and his mother shut down her business to make sure that he could further his education, and he's taking care of her today.
Yeah.
So he also makes it into the top three of the Portrait of Mama promotion. And last but not the least, Dinah. So Dinah tells the story of her encounter with Mrs. Hilda Bwedi. So Dinah didn't have a mother figure around, gave birth through cesarean, developed complications, had an infection, and Madam Hilda Bwedi, who is not her biological mother, not her family member, stepped in, took care of her and her child.
Wow.
Throughout the period she was incapacitated. And this is what we like to hear. 3 very different stories, but 3 stories that nonetheless depict motherhood. They give us a portrait of what a mama should look like. So that's really it. Obed, Abena, and Dinah, winners of their Portrait of Mama promotion 2022.
Fantastic. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Your stories really hit us hard, and we are looking forward to meeting your mothers on Sunday. And so, a final reminder.
So final reminder. So this Sunday we have their Portraits of Mama Mother's Day event. Now, of course, these 3 winners, their mothers have free access to the event. They also, at their convenience, can go to the Peninsula Resorts at Akosombo for a weekend stay. But if you didn't partake in the promotion, you didn't make it to the top 3. If you did, 250 Ghana cedis per head is all you need to make sure that you're there at the Zinnia Event Center at Cantonments in Accra. It starts at 4 p.m. The time is important because the next day is a working day. So we don't want to be out too late. We want to party and party hard, but we don't want to miss work because we have to make the money that we spend back. You know? So come. Call that magic number, 0205-973-973, 0205-973-973. Very important to call. One, because that is not the Momo number.
It's not.
No. So if you send it to your 250 cedis to that number, you know, we may not see it, okay? Then secondly, when you call, the events executives here at City FM, City TV, they will let you know what the experience we're creating is and what it entails. One of the most important things is that you need to send a picture of your mother because we are going to frame those pictures, have actual portraits. When you enter the event center, you don't look for number 1, number 2, table this, table that. You look for your mother's picture. And that is where she will be seated. And I mean, however many of you join will also be seated. And there's, of course, local buffet. You saw us and what we did with the Back to Your Village Bazaar. We understand our culture and we know how to eat it. So we are creating that experience. Southern Village, Northern Village, Akan Village. They are representing in miniature style for 200 people. And again, 50 mothers. So it means that if you haven't paid by now, you already have.
We're almost running out.
Charlie,
we're running out.
Really. So you need to call that number now, 0205-973-973. Make payment. Make payment because that's what cements your spot. And then you can take it from there.
Super. We have a caller on the line, Shakshay from Dansuman. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very good. What of you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Daily. What do you want to say to Mommy?
Actually, I want to wish my father a happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Interesting. Explain a bit more.
Come again?
Say a bit more. Tell us a bit more.
Oh yeah, this one has been so extraordinary. Yeah, performing the mother's duty, father's lost our our mom. Yeah, he's been a great man.
Okay.
I know today is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Supposed for mother. I want to use this opportunity to say God bless him so much. I am who I am today.
Yeah.
Father.
How many siblings are you?
Come again.
How many siblings are you?
3.
Okay. All right. Well, we wish him as you do, and happy Mother's Day as well this weekend. Thank you so much for calling us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So that was an interesting one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. When
That's
they lost
beautiful.
their mom, he stepped in as a mother.
And there are a number of fathers
who
who
do that.
are doing that.
Yeah.
You know, there are.
Well, it's been fantastic. Thank you very much, Apioko, for
Thank
joining
you
us
for
on the show.
having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun, and congratulations to the winners of their Portrait of Mama promotion. We'll see you on Sunday evening, and I hope most people who pay on time or are able to grab seats at this point will jam with us and celebrate motherhood in grand style on Sunday evening as well.
Okay, right. All right, we have Michael from Tema. Michael, good morning. Hello, Michael. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Michael again from Tema.
Yes. What do you want to say to mommy?
Yes, my wife. I have finished my mother, but now my wife. I have to say something to my wife.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to my wife. She's a very virtuous woman. Yeah, that Mrs. Joyce Amakwashi. If I didn't wish my wife, I'm very grateful to her. Since I married her, I'm happy. She take care of me. Even the food that she cooked for me, very fantastic. So may God bless her, Joyce Amakwashi.
All right.
That's my wife.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for calling again. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes you can easily forget that you're living next to a mother.
Exactly.
And wives, interestingly, tend to mother husbands.
Yeah, we do.
You know, and so
we can't help it.
As much as and we too like to be mothered. So hey, hello.
We can't help it. we tend to mother husband, and we can't help it. We just can't help it.
No, it's beautiful.
So if you have 2 biological children and you have a husband, that makes
then
your
you
children
have 3.
So me, I have 3.